legendary. They whisper about him in corners. Did he really do that shit? Monster. Sidewalk cracking motherfucking legend right there. I command you to grow.
What up, what up? It's your boy Big Truck. Conversation and reviews. Shout out to Dating Right. Hey, he got some things to say. I have some things to say, and then Spirit of the Universe is going to take us home. So grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Let's get this work. Let's go.
You know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to whoop your ass.
Breaks up with his girlfriend because he can't afford her. First of all, where are her arms? Second of all, here's the message. Let's take a look. Should I? But, I mean, it's up to you. Please don't forget to return the shirt, baby. If you love me, you would send $150. That's crazy. Bae, I seriously think you need to find another guy. I quite literally can't fund the lifestyle you want. I'm sorry. Respect to this young king. Number one, to say quite literally, he's stressing to you that he does not have the funds. You understand? And to say that he can't fund your lifestyle is real. Everybody complains about men lying and people lying in relationships, but when you keep it that real, how could you ever be mad at this brother?
A man has the money, but it's not meant for you. That's his money. Yes, you have the money, but you have the money for you, not the money for them.
Fund a lifestyle. Let me tell you something. Whenever you find somebody that's looking for you to fund a lifestyle and you are trying to keep up with the Joneses and do it, you're going to always be trying to fill an empty cup. The cup ain't got no bottom to it. You know what I'm talking about? So shout out to him for being honest.
Exactly. That's how you do it. Don't ghost these women. Just straight up let them know what it is and why you will no longer be dating them and exit stage left.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful. Don't be rude. Don't call them out their name. Don't go back and forth. Just pick up your shoulder pads and your helmet and walk. That's it. Because I guarantee you, that's modern feminist behavior. There's real women out there that would love to occupy a man's time. They will even pay for a first date. They don't mind going Dutch. And if a woman likes you like that, she gonna let it be known that she likes you. She's not gonna use you. She's gonna help you. She's not gonna take from you. She's gonna add to what you have. She ain't gonna leave you. She gonna stand beside you and build with you.
You want to get messy? Well, let's get messy then. Woman says a man refused to help her because she turned him down. Leela Taranga says, it's this dude in my complex that stay trying to talk to me, right? But I don't never pay him no mind for real. So while I'm struggling to bring in some groceries, a case of water, and keep my son from running down the street, right? And he gonna say, see, this is why you need a man. I said, well, can you maybe help me right quick? Y'all, why this man gonna say,
being kind to one another?
Nah, not me. I tried to be the man you needed. I washed my hands of you last time I said hi.
Now, there can be several reasons why she wasn't interested. But let's just say, if you did help her, right? You never know. That can change some things. That can change her mindset on some things there. But come on now, because she won't talk to you, what is it about you that makes her not want to talk to you? You got to look at that.
Why I dropped a case of water and start rolling everywhere, and he gonna look at me and tell me I should call my baby daddy. Oh, God. Let me tell you something. This is completely uncalled for. This man just wanted to be a bully. This man just wanted to make this queen's day even worse by hitting her with the I told you so. Now, let me tell you something. Am I petty enough to do the same thing? Yes, this is not the point. The point is this is wrong. And just because a young lady turned you down does not mean that you get to kick her while she's down, okay?
I agree. I totally agree. You don't never know what her situation is. And this goes for men and women, okay? Getting rejected doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Sometimes it can be a blessing in disguise.
You could be the bigger person and help her with her groceries while she's carrying her son. Be a gentleman, man.
No, that
Shit, a woman like that, if you be a gentleman and you do that, you never know. She can reward you with some cheeks. That would turn on a light switch with you. See, certain things you don't ever know what can happen. They can work out in your favor.
man is not obligated to be a gentleman and help her. I'm pretty sure there has been times before that she did a grocery run and she managed to get her grocery and water bottles in the house before. So she will be all right. There's
True.
a lot of men out here who are just tired of being the fall guy or
True.
even the bigger person and help
True.
somebody that don't really even appreciate you. And it
Because what if you flipped it around? What if you flipped it and you asked that woman for help, or you needed help, assistance from that woman? Would she A, help, or B, not help?
It is a shame that you can't help women like that anymore. But good thing that he put a stop to this right away, because if he would have helped her, she would have started treating him like her personal assistant right from that moment on.
I'm gonna give y'all some more free games. So when you asking a man for some money, right? Say you need $100 to get your oil change.
Here we go. Another one. A fucking another one. Weave, eyelashes, makeup. I see where this is going. Again, women that make these videos for attention. Because everything they come out their mouth, they are not about that life, and they are not doing it.
You want to ask for $500. And reason being, number one, don't tell him what you need the money for. If he asks you, tell him, I just got a lot of things I got to take care of. It's been a lot on my plate, and I really haven't been able to, spend time with you the way I would like to. But if, I can do this without having to work the extra hours and wear myself out, this would be better for me and you.
You got to come up with a better story than that. Men will sniff that shit out and say, hell no. So you got to come better than that.
Want to give him, you want to make him feel good. When you asking a man for some money,
Man, you come straight out of the comic book, man. Comic book. Comic book.
you always want to fit something in there that's going to please his ego. Honestly, you don't give a fuck about his ego. You just want shit done. So always ask for 3 times the amount that you really need. Now, if he don't give you that full 500, he at least going to give you a good 250, 300.
And that's the difference between a woman like that and a man. If a man gonna ask a woman for 500, he gonna get that 500. Men are doing the exact same thing. Let's go.
Do the math. All you needed was $100. You got an extra $150 to either play with, put in your savings. That's another topic that we're gonna talk about. Putting that money up in your savings that these men be giving you when you don't even really need it. But it's okay. You're gonna save it for a rainy day. Never. And honestly, when you ask a man, can I have $40? Can I have $50? How do that sound to y'all? Wild as hell. Exactly.
Continue to expose your ass.
Ask him for 3 times. Always ask for a big number. And while we on the topic, start asking these men for houses.
Guys, you really got to admire these women boldness. Their
Shit, I'm gonna start asking women for children. Make me a baby. I'm gonna start asking these women, build me a chair. Build me a studio. Yeah, it's time to go big. Ask for houses. Nah, we ain't doing that shit. Buy me a car. Buy me a ring. Let's see how that shit work. But you see the effect though. You see what happens when a man flips it and does the same thing and asks for the same things that they're asking for.
lack of shame. It's like, ma'am, where are your parents? I wonder, can her parents see her social media and see this? Because you gotta be like, oh my goodness, this is not the young lady that I was raising. But this is the advice that some modern women are listening to online.
Ask him for a house. Tell him you want a house. Go look up a house on Zillow or rent, whatever. Go look up a house and show it to him one day when y'all together. Like, I'm looking at this house. You can be so fucking unserious. Like, I'm looking at
And I looked at it. Who the fuck you think you talking to?
this house. I want this so bad. And just keep bringing it up. Even a car. Even if you already got a car. Say you want a little sedan and you want a truck. Get to showing him pictures of a truck. I want this truck so bad. I want this truck so bad. And then just bring up little stuff when y'all be together on the phone like, oh my God, they just sold the truck.
Why the fuck you keep playing with your goddamn hair? Leave your hands alone. I like this fake attention video making here. Because that's all you're doing it for, attention. All you're doing it for is views. But stop playing with your goddamn hair. Be a damn lady.
At the one that I wanted to, at the place I wanted to go to, but I just found it at this other place. And then if you even want to go a step further, have him take him to go. Be like, can we go look at the truck? Have him take pictures of you.
And that's why she laughing, because she knows she's full of shit. And this is why a large number of you women, they be believing this shit. Y'all be mad and fucking butthurt when the shit don't work. All this woman is doing is saying shit for attention. She's not about that life. The same shit she telling y'all what to do, she don't even do. What sense does that make?
In the car. Go for a test drive. Be like, babe, ain't this so nice? You got some leg room? Oh my gosh, it's so spacious. It's gonna be perfect for you. Like you got enough room, your legs not all cramped up. You know, my car little right now. Like,
stop touching your goddamn hair. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like your hair gonna go somewhere. Like that weave is gonna get off your head and run away from your ass. Stop. This shit's irritating. You got one more time.
That's why we always gotta be in your car. Like, if I had a car like this, baby, I would not mind driving you around. Like,
if I had some scissors, I'd cut that shit off.
And after that, you know, collect your things and then just keep going.
Me and my boy went out to eat yesterday and I was asking him, I said, hey bro, has a woman ever asked you for money? Like either a woman that you're dating or a woman that you're in a relationship with. Has a woman ever asked you for money? Keep in mind, he's doing extremely well. He's a doctor. In terms of laying out asking or the paying the rent bill, he said no. I was like, right, me neither. So then I have a conversation with a different guy. And what came out of his mouth was, yeah, women only want dudes with money. They always asking you to buy stuff. They always want you to pay for things and all this, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, that's strange how you're having such a completely different experience. And I say that to say this. He's a doctor, doing extremely well. No woman has ever asked him for money. You are not a doctor. You are not doing extremely well. You do not have the soft skills. You probably don't even have the money. And you mean to tell me that they're asking you for it? I'm not understanding where this is coming from. Multiple dating topics across social media. I'm like, these aren't real things. And most of y'all just be talking. So I think obviously the disconnect is you're dealing with people that just don't like you. Because when they like you, those conversations don't come up.
Of course.
That part. I had to let him finish. I knew where he was going with it. Women that they don't like or find attractive, they would ask them for money. And they would beg for money. The men that they find attractive, they don't. Now, if you are the one that she does not find attractive but asks for money, You can play it how you want to play it. Because at that time, you make all negotiations. I give you a little bit of this for some cheeks. I give you a little bit of this for some cheeks. If that's the game you choose to play. If that's how, play at your own risk. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. Me personally, I wouldn't set myself up with that. Don't lean in with your money and your status, men. That's how you get taken advantage of. And if you do that, a woman deserves to take advantage of your ass. But if you keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind, and you keep your finances to yourself, you good. You owe a woman nothing. It is not your responsibility to take care of what goes on in her household because that's not your wife. However, getting rejected can be a blessing in disguise, as I stated earlier. Keep your eyes on a swivel, men, at all times.
Of course, we've heard the stories of that, and I guess that would fall under, women know the type of men to try. Men that they're not necessarily interested in or like that. They're going to try to, see if he's down to give her money or ask him for money boldly. But a guy that she really likes and really want to be bothered with, she's not going to ask him for money. She's not going to ask Chad or Tyrone for some money because she would rather give Chad and Tyrone money if he needed. But for the average guy that she's kind of just want on the roster, some women use guys for food. Some women use guys for transportation. They need a guy who's going to take them out to the clubs and spend money on them. They got a whole roster of different men.